Have you ever stopped in the middle of your busy day, looked around and thought, why am I doing all of this? Not in a dramatic, existential crisis kind of way, but in a quiet, curious way. Why do we wake up early, work long hours, strive to achieve, accumulate, impress, all while feeling like something's missing? There's a quiet question echoing in many of us, one that philosophers have wrestled with for thousands of years. What does it mean to live a good life? And oddly enough, the answer might not be in achieving more, but in letting go. Modern life is obsessed with goals. Get the promotion, launch the business, hit the gym, optimize your morning routine. From self-help books to productivity apps, we're told that happiness lies just beyond the next achievement. But what if we've been aiming at the wrong target all along? The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, warned against tying our inner peace to external outcomes. They believed that the more we chase what we can't control, status, wealth, other people's opinions, the more we suffer. Because when your happiness is a finish line that keeps moving, you never feel like you've arrived. Here's something that sounds counterintuitive in today's world. Sometimes, the answer is not more, but less. Think of it this way. If your life is a garden, every new obligation is a plant. Too many plants, the garden becomes overgrown, chaotic. Nothing thrives. The ancient Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu once said, "To attain knowledge, add things every day. To attain wisdom, subtract things every day." Minimalism isn't just about clean desks or fewer clothes. It's about clearing space in your mind and your life for what really matters. We are surrounded by noise, notifications, opinions, deadlines, expectations. But amid the noise, there's a forgotten superpower: stillness. In the East, Zen Buddhism teaches that enlightenment isn't found by doing more, but by being, completely, fully, in this moment. In the West, thinkers like Blaise Pascal observed that all of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone. Stillness isn't laziness, it's clarity. It's choosing presence over panic, depth over distraction, and maybe, just maybe, that's where we begin to remember who we really are. So what if we redefine success, not as money in the bank, but peace in the soul? Not as being seen, but being true. Not as running faster, but walking in the right direction. The Danish philosopher Søren Kierkegaard wrote, "The greatest hazard of all, losing oneself, can occur very quietly in the world as if it were nothing at all." And perhaps that's what most of us are trying to reclaim. Not a new version of ourselves, but our original one. The one before the noise. So here's the invitation. Pause. Breathe. Look around. What in your life is growing wildly but serving little purpose? What would it feel like to stop chasing and start choosing? Not out of apathy, but out of clarity. Not because you've given up, but because you're finally waking up. The philosophers didn't always give answers, but they asked better questions. And maybe that's where it begins. Not with more effort, but with less noise. If this stirred something in you, some quiet voice asking for more stillness, less striving, let it speak. You don't need to change your life overnight. Just start by noticing what truly matters. And if philosophy has taught us anything, it's this. The good life isn't out there. It's already here. You just have to see it. Thanks for watching. Stay thoughtful, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.